Ningependa kuchukua nafasi hii kumshukuru dada yetu Mama Rais Samia Suluhu Hassan. Ningependa kufanya hiyo kwa sababu alikuja kuchukua usukani wa nchi ya Tanzania wakati ya majonzi na huzuni ambaye ilikumba nchi ya Tanzania na Afrika Mashariki kwa jumla, na watu wengi walikuwa na hofu, itakuwaje, dunia itakaa namna gani? Mama akakuja, akashikilia, akawa mjasiri, akawa mchapakazi, na kazi mnaiona leo yaendelea na yasonga mbele. Kwa hivyo ni ishara ya kwamba tukiunga viongozi wetu mkono, tukishirikiana pamoja kama wananchi wa Afrika Mashariki, hakuna lolote ambalo hatuwezi kutimiza. Hakuna jangwa ambaye hatuwezi ruka. Twaweza kubadilisha nchi zetu ziwe nchi ambazo zitakuwa viongozi sio tu katika Afrika lakini kwa dunia nzima, na tuheshimiwe na dunia na nchi hata za huko nje kwa sababu ya umoja wetu na kwa sababu ya yale maendeleo ambayo tunaweza kutekeleza kwa sababu ya huo umoja. Kwa hivyo yangu ni kuwashukuru tena wote ambao tumeweza kusaidiana nao ndio tuweze kufika kiwango hii, na niseme ya kwamba kazi bado itaendelea, na Mungu aendelee kuibariki Afrika Mashariki na viongozi wake na wananchi wake. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Thank you. The East African Council of Ministers has allocated funds for the national consultation on the political confederation constitution of the Republic of Uganda, the United Republic of Tanzania, and the other countries will follow. Unfortunately, there was a delay due to COVID, but these consultations will now proceed to the other countries as well. The East African Protocol on Tourism and Wildlife Management has been adopted by the Council and is expected to be ratified by partner states. This cooperation framework will open opportunities to maximize on the potential of safari tourism and to jointly preserve and sustainably use our wildlife and shared ecosystems. The East African Council of Ministers adopted the EAC Surveillance Compliance and Enforcement Commission Bill and the East African Financial Services Commission Bill, which will provide the legal framework for the establishment of the institutions that support the monetary union pillar. Kenya and Uganda also endorsed the construction of a Kenya shilling 7 billion Ngolo Irrigation and Water Resource Development Project. The project will benefit 127,000 people on both sides of the border. The project will irrigate 3,300 hectares of farmland and supply water to 20,000 households in Busia and Bungoma counties of Kenya and the Tororo district of Uganda. And it will generate some 1.75 megawatts of hydropower. The East African Council of Ministers adopted the following Securities Market Legal and Regulatory Frameworks Directive: Directive on Security Exchanges, Directive on Central Securities Depositories, Directive on Corporate Governance for Listed Companies, Directive on Real Estate Investment Trusts, Directive on Regulated Activities, and Directive on Credit Rating Agencies. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the common market is an important pillar of the East African integration, and it is fully operational. Its full operationalization will no doubt propel the community to greater heights. It is in this regard that we found it important to dedicate some time on the common market to review the journey covered and focus on achieving more grounds. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, this being my last summit as the President of Kenya, allow me once again to express my gratitude to the Summit of Heads of State, the Council of Ministers, the Secretary General and the staff of the community, as well as all other East African community organs and institutions for their tireless efforts and support towards promoting regional integration during the last 1 year. I am glad to note that from the summit retreat, the stakeholders brought forward excellent proposals and resolutions that will provide much-needed direction to achieving our objective of a common market. And I therefore urge all stakeholders to play their part in reinvigorating the implementation of the common market protocol commitments, and to also identify new areas of progressive liberalization. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, a fit-for-purpose institutional structure is critical in facilitating achievements of these objectives of the community. And in this regard, it is notable that significant work has been done to strengthen our institutional framework, including bringing in new expertise across all organs and institutions. And I am confident that with the incremental gains that we have made in the last year, the path towards our vision is clearer. We have achieved a lot, but there is still a lot more remaining to be done. And I urge us all to redouble our efforts to take the East African community integration process to a higher level. We owe it to our forefathers, whose vision was to have a borderless and integrated region, and we owe it to future generations who will benefit for it. I welcome the continued interest of the Federal Republic of Somalia, who are here present with us today, to join the East African community, and I do hope that the process of conducting a verification mission to facilitate her entry into the East African community will be undertaken as soon as possible. We look forward to welcoming Somalia to the community soon, so that we can expand the opportunities for our citizens to trade without barriers. Once again, may God bless you all, and may God bless our community. Thank you very much.